Alright, let's get started. So been trying to retrain, well actually just train the new Fenomeno. Yeah, it's like really hard to make her as good as the other characters because the deck is a bit weaker. I don't have my own stamina. Airshot could use the Super Creek, which is very outdated. About like what, year 3.5 versus a year 1 card. But Fenomeno doesn't come with her own like speed skills. You have to bring something like Norita Brian. I don't have Norita Brian either, so I think like the UC7 is pretty strong. It's like skill wise she's like perfect pretty much, but the stats wise she's a bit weaker. I'm gonna stay with the Super Creek for now. Let's see what happens today. We might need to retrain Orfevre because she hasn't been doing anything. Yeah, because like Super Creek's intelligence is like crazy high. It took a really long time to train her. Didn't really expect them to put out a character for the champion meeting like a day or two before it happened. They haven't really done that. Maybe they did it once? I feel like we had like a bit more time than like a day or two though. Looks like a double debuff team and a triple runner team. No, it's like a double runner and a chaser. Okay, so don't know why this Knight's Nature has like non-debuff skills, like gold skills, but because it kind of messes up the ghost ship abilities, trigger targets. I suppose these could happen before they trigger, but if they rolls badly, and doesn't trigger, you end up having a bad target for the ghost ship skill. Yeah, like this one. I don't know, man. It's like, because the ghost ship ability is like race second half. So you might trigger some final leg skills incorrectly. Well, whatever. What's the ace? Okay, so the debuffer person has a weak ace, which means that these debuffers are helping out the super runners and the runner team and the chaser runner. Mayono has no S distance. Sailor Sky has S distance. Stamina is kind of bad. With 2 heals, trained like middle of the month. Now, is the internet already screwing up? It's the afternoon. What the heck? Also, okay, so the opponents don't seem that good because they don't have S distance. There are debuffers though, which could potentially be an issue for Hayahide, but because Hayahide has like the least healing, but she still has 2 gold heals though. It's really only the Assailant Sky that might be any threat. Her stamina is kind of low. No lace sword, that's good. She started the day without too bad of luck. There's only 2 runners, so the leaders are fine for all the activations. Interesting. One of the opponent Orfevres has like a heal that's kind of not that good. It's like the chaser heal. Yeah, who gives that as a card? Gonna have to see if the leader can get close enough by the middle leg. Yeah, we're gonna if we pass the Sailor Sky, that's pretty good. Surprise, like Super Creek is doing a lot better than Ayahide. It must be the ultimate. I don't recall if I saw it after. There goes Stamina Green. It's like a white healed wolf debuff. We'll see like when the ultimate kicks in for should be gaining on the distance. There it goes. It was a speed debuff very early for Grass Wonder. The stamina mechanics kind of late for Ayahide. We take the lead, which is good. We still haven't really sealed off the ultimate for Sailor Sky because it still happens in second place. But we should have this one. The runner should not overtake a hit by a stamina debuff. 先頭は依然ビワハヤヒで1馬身リード第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せませんまだ1馬身以上の差があるぞここから捉えることができるのかまだ差があるここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか栄光まで400最後のコーナー先陣を切ったのは Is Orfevre going to be I gotta go in front of Sailor Skies. I like the 8 I think they just cut them off. I think too strong. I wonder if I replace Super Krieg, it's gonna be like the Fenomeno, there'll be like any difference. I think it's like super strong. Like Super Krieg kinda lacks the firepower. Yeah, cause her like she's like less stable as a cause of the acceleration style. Monster is just very weak against runners. But if she triggered it, the good timing when I didn't notice. Is that a okay? I was worried I was like a super runner debuffer turbo, but it looks like just a newer player potentially. Last year's Yukino. 2 months ago, Super Creek. At the beginning of the month, Turbo. It must be a newer player. UC6, no Estes Orfevre. Yeah, it looks like a free to play because the intelligence card and the stamina card is a bit lacking. No S distance on these opponents. Triple chaser team. Beginning of the year actually. Beginning of the year. Huh. It's like a triple speed, double stamina. This is before the new generation too. No S distance. This guy didn't really train, but he has the new character, though. This was trained today, I think. I think I just got a glimpse of that. It's trained today. Well, yesterday. This might be Japan time. Yeah, so not really any opponents. They start Ayahide. Is it gonna be a problem? It looks like we have the Uma, Mania White activations that kind of just fix the late start. Content climbers already used up by Orfevre, unfortunately. Yeah, so like super runners are why a lot of the leader federations are no longer good. The only reason Hayahide is good is because she has the long-distance leader cell, the gold version. And it's why like getting monster is not as good for just a regular leader because you might not activate it. It's like distance to first place. If it's like within a certain range, it triggers. So since like runners are so strong now, there's so many good runner skills. There's a ton of strong runners. Also like all these like triple runner setups. Characters like Super Creek who don't have the more consistent accelerations, these worse. But Fenomeno is like potentially pretty good. It's kind of like Hayahide. So I haven't been able to take Fenomeno to be as strong as stats wise as everyone else because the deck is worse. So I wonder if it's just better to swap out the UB with the UC7. Once you get to like some of those like numbers, they're actually very close in power. Yeah, like, I'm surprised how strong Hayahide's ultimate is. It looks very plain. The Hirade one looks very plain. Maybe the character one is a lot better. Maybe it's like a 0.45, but you don't inherit it as such. I don't know. I have to check it later. Because like, it's pretty, I think the reason why you inherit it, because the duration is very good. It's like a regular 0.15. Generally like 0.25 is more favored because this is a higher number. Hayahide is like unstoppable. I wonder if like if my Orfevre was stronger, these like outcomes would be very different. Because like Hayahide just stealing the show right now since day one. So they have to bring like triple runner. They need like 4 runners, and then I have a hard time with my setup. So far it's like a lot of double runners. Only was one match where we had like a ton of runners, like 6 runner matchup. So it was all up to Orfevre. For some reason she like just couldn't get into position, which is like very strange because I could swear she has like every single skill from what's it called, Noita Daishin. So it's like, all of the middle leg skills I could possibly get, I brought it. So it's like, what do you want from me? I can't do any more than everything. No assistance, UC7 Orfevre, ED4, TM Opera O from last year. This guy might this guy's all UD players. UD hasn't really tried. It's beginning of the month, doesn't have the cards now. Last year as well. So the issue between us anyways is like they don't have enough acceleration on long distance, and the cards that give it are not very good for the modern long distance training style. They have a trouble getting enough stamina, but that guy doesn't have the cards anyways. So this is like the deck that you would bring to a rating nowadays for long distance if you're like a free-to-play player. This is definitely a UB deck. So it's like a problem with the parents potentially. But it looks like the guy knows how to pick a parent. He has bad luck. So it's the CB. I think it's the only one that's a problem. Because I don't think Yeah, I don't think this. She doesn't even have acceleration. So just the new year CB is the only threat. And not only that, like the only reason why chasers are even any good is because they have double go to cells. And then top of that, they can bring a white cell for long distance chasers. Betweeners don't even have that. They have like a single acceleration for long distance as a gold, and they don't even have the white, you know, the between the long distance one. At least they already got it, and that's the only one. I mean, either way, there's like two types of a cell for chasers they could use on this track, and betweeners don't got that. Somehow this TM Opera O, who's like a UD something, took the lead. I must mean she panicked, cause like that kind of overtaking, it's either you have a skill activation, which maybe I missed, but it looks like it might have been a panic, which means yeah, like no, we should be passing her pretty easily soon. We should be out of stamina. Everyone's in a good position. The CB is 8th place. I think that's kind of far back for long distance at this point. You don't really want to be that far back. I think Orfevre might be too far up. I think you want to be around like 5th and 4th, around the close to the ending, like right here. You don't want to be too far forward. This is just right. She's losing a lot of speed for some reason. There goes the activations. The CB cut up. That looks kind of annoying. So the accelerations for the all the leaders. Do we get it for the chaser? I don't know if I might have missed one for the chaser. That looked like we missed an acceleration, which might be a problem if the CB gets too far up. Yeah, Orfevre didn't hit her cell. Let's all saying the straight acceleration for her. Yeah, what's the deal? She's like doing so poorly. Hayahide is like unstoppable. I mean, all acceleration is not 100% in this game anyways. You just have a very high percent. So sometimes the bad luck happens. And this Orfevre is not delivering. It's like so hard to train that character too. Yeah, should I just like bring 2D buffers and just let Hayahide carry? But if I run into any runners, I'm 100% dead. So that's like too risky. UD9, Orfevre, beginning of the month. Yeah, you see like this guy could have had a really amazing Orfevre. Just get rid of the niche, you know, and put him like a super creek, even if you don't have other characters to use. Kind of just want to make up for what you're lacking. Then like this, Maru Tsuyoshi is actually has an amazing deck. Well, not amazing, but no, it's quite. It's only it's only like one card away from being as good as it can be. You have terrible parents though. Anyway, I'm trying to say is that could easily be higher than a UC2. And this is definitely better than the UD9, the deck power. Yeah, choose better parents. Those like, even if you don't have a good parent of your own, that other parent is bad. No S distance. Yeah, so it's like, these people who have, he has the cards. The deck is good. But just, some of the other places are lacking. Like, this is a slightly better parent Should be looking for an even better one with the modern era, because all of the super parents are the new era with the new all the new inherited white skills. It's like so much better than all the old stuff. So there's no opponents here really. It's unfortunate because like these two players have like very good. They have like what it takes to make competitive teams. They just don't know how to do it. Based on Super Creek, I mean, she hasn't really been winning anything. Oh, that's Ryomoro is not even a 3-star. And the thing about 2-star characters is that the ultimates are actually worse than a 3-star. It's like almost not worth it to run the 2-star. If you just trade in the call those like goddess statues, trade in for like the character pieces, you can make them a 3-star. It's actually very easy to get a 2-star to a 3-star, you don't need that much. Then if you just do that, the 3-star ultimate is just way better than the regular one. Panic on Super Creek, which is maybe okay. Yeah, we don't really want to see it ever, but she has a lot of and she has 3 heals. 3 gold heals, I mean, including her ultimate. Yeah, you already healed all of it back already. Orfevre is trapped. It's really bad to be blocked by weak opponents, because you ever have to like, you might just be trapped forever because they're too weak. Ultimate will kick in for Hayahide soon. We broke free with Orfevre. We're gonna get a bunch of distance because for some reason when she triggers it, it's just insanity. I don't even know why. I ran her before in a past long distance. She didn't do this. I don't know why she's so strong this time around. It's like insane. I don't recall the last time I ran Hayahide. It was a 3200 meter. No. Still, it's like very strange how strong she is. She's not even. She's like missing on gold skill too. It's a gold heal. Looks like Orfevre hit like a perfect timing maybe. Kinda couldn't. Wasn't paying close attention. I think she might catch up to the leaders. Like, you see the gap on the top closing very rapidly. I need Orfevre to do this against real opponents. But she still might not catch up to Hayahide. It might be really close here. But actually, no, it might not really. Yeah, something about her is just lacking. I don't know what it is. Like, it could be mid-distance skills, but I don't have any more to bring. So we have to change the deck fundamentally, which kind of messes up the power balance of it. Because I don't have 2 strong stamina, because I only have 1. I do have like I do have Ishaku, but she's not math, and unless she's at least 3 stars unusable. I have like 1 star. Yeah, so I'm just 3 player problems. D5. This month, now it's O'Brien. This person has cards, but not for leading. Yes, you see the UC5 Orfevre is much better because the deck is for chasers after all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Missing 3 gold skills. This looks like it's from the wrong month. Yep, the wrong month. The skills, you know, the green skills are incorrect. 2d5. Yeah, I feel like with this kind of deck, it's very hard to hit lower than UD8, UD9. This almost looks like an autoplay. Okay, regular CB, good stats. Int might be a little low, has a good deck. Yeah, I mean, if these were maxed out, this could probably easily be UB. How good are the parents? Oh, it's like, it's not bad. And he owns these himself. That's pretty interesting. A lot of these are like, there's all the newer style skills. There's a lot of stats in there. Manhattan Cafe, same deck. Train today, pretty good stats. UC4, so triple chaser opponent. UC3 offer, but it's quite low. Top speed is not amazing either. Doesn't bring the journey. Interesting. There's like 6 chasers. Oh my god. And 3. Who's the other lead? Oh, it's the narrator Brian. Like when you have this many backliners, like whoever is faster of the chasers will have a bad time, which is might be mine, because like mine's technically stronger than them. Triple A start, okay. That might actually save the Orfevre's positioning, because you're too far up as a chaser, you just don't do anything. Triple A start, but might actually be good. Unless the other chasers, you know, take me out because of it. Because the leaders don't get far enough forward. This is up to Orfevre to win. If the late start hurts the leaders too much. The narrator Brian's too weak, so don't have to worry about being passed by them even with a late start. Yeah, okay, so we can't have super quick leading because after Ahide passed and then the ultimate kicked in, so she's not a good lucky leader. Not that she's already used the ultimate though, she could stay in the front. Orfevre is like a okay-ish like number, but it's like a bad position in terms of, okay, no, she's not blocked anymore. You don't want to get blocked in. So she has to run around try to run around the other chasers. You know, they keep trying to pass each other, so they keep running away from the fence, which when you do a turn is really bad. You actually do have to run that distance. Orfevre being blocked by the Brian. Now we managed to get around her. Yeah, he already used the ultimate. She might have, because like the other. I was like looking at Orfevre this whole time. This might be fine, this positioning. CVs are going forward. There goes all the accelerations. We get the accelerations for Orfevre. I think we hit all of them. Ahide super far in front. We're gonna have a guts competition between the Orfevres, I think. Got the wind variation activation. This looks dangerous because I think we're falling behind. We might be losing to the CB maybe. Unless Ahide is like, Ahide is fine. What in the world? How do we lose? Are we like too far from the fence? Man, you're like a UC9 on the border of UB and you have trouble against UC4 and chasers who aren't even good on the track? What's going on? Like, she doesn't have 2 accelerations, so that's why she's like not as good. I have all these skills. I don't get it. Your intelligence is not better. What is going on, man? Like, this Orfevre is cursed. Like, she's not even that bad, but she can't perform. I think that was like all Hayahide wins right there. Okay, looks like another double debuffer team with the UC2 Orfevre, which means that this UC2 is probably not that amazing. Yep, no resistance, sad top speed, no stamina. Is that like a single stamina deck? No, it's a double one. But the intelligence and the friend support, the group support is not. Like the group support can be 1-star though. So it's like the int card is only 5. But even if this card is good at 1-star. So I think if this guy got luckier, he could have gotten way better results. This is an older style parent. And he's renting the new stuff, but he knows what he's doing. He didn't try hard enough. Maybe he had no time. Speed debuffer with no extra white green gold skills. You don't need the extra one anyways. Same with the what's it called? The Tachyon. So the other team is triple. What is it not triple? Okay. I thought I saw, that's my mistake. I thought I saw a Sakura Laurel. There is none. Right, there's like chaser debuffers. Like, why would you do this to your? Cause they like have very bad intelligence. It's just trying to hit like a very late. Because if it's like low intel, the activation timing is like, seems like it's late. I don't know if that's exactly what it does, but it's what I've seen it do. In the last months, Ishi Miracle, stamina's not that amazing. It's probably not for this track. Kind of looks like it might be. Yeah, but this kind of deck doesn't really have accelerations. So like this regular Major Bright double heal, don't think Ishi Miracle comes with an acceleration skill. Yeah, it doesn't. Then we have Sweet Tosho. Top speed's kind of bad. Looks like it might be from the wrong era. Yeah, it's from last year. Doesn't have the right skills. I don't think her ultimate welcome is dragging. Yeah, so like, you know, round 1 generally is a matchup with anyone. So there's a lot of people who are more casual or like non-competitive. And once we hit like round 2, there'll be like much more scary opponents, which I don't know if like how my team's gonna stack up. Because like Hayahide just outperformed everyone. Which is like, it makes sense, but Ireku looks very lopsided. Orfevres will be doing more, but she's not. And then Super Creek was always gonna be the weak one out. She has like at least consistency as a leader of like the viable leaders. Panic forward, Super Creek, she's healed like right before the timer. But she doesn't have the same explosive power that Hayahide has. The ultimate's like early, like middle leg heal. You don't have the same like final leg power. What are the heals? What's going on? Did it already happen? I just missed it. Might have just missed it. Usually they happen like really early. Oh, there goes the straight one. Did we just miss all the heals? That'll be really bad, that's the case. And that's at least the second half of the ring heal, not just the speed skill.
さらにグラフワンダー2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。依然としてビワハヤヒ
Is Orfevre gonna lose to the other one who doesn't have S distance? That'd be very surprising.
6番オルフェーブル5番手にメジロブライト
Come
1馬
the
審査
auto
2馬審3馬審開
accelerations.
スイープ当初大きく離れ
Auto
て
accelerations trigger for
残り10メートル
everybody.
を通過外にはグ
It
ラフ
was
ワ
a
ンダ
speed
ー
debuff.
ビワハヤヒでまだリードをキープ
That's
し
a
てい
pretty
ます
good time,
そ
a
の
well
後
timed
馬審
speed
開でスー
debuff.
パークリーク6番オルフェーブル3番手少し離れて2番オルフェーブ
The
ル
speed doesn't really matter as much in long distance.
じりじり詰める6番オルフェーブルまだ1馬身以上の差があるぞここから捉えること
I think there's still one more debuff, potentially from...
最初に駆け抜けてきたのはビワハヤヒで6番オルフェーブル食らいつい
Yeah,
て
this... They might be too stupid for the chasers. I only saw like a keen eyesight debuff. I don't see the monopoly. It was a monopoly. Super. It's too dumb. Like it does trigger it later. Like he's feeling the roll, I guess. No, this is pretty much the expected outcome. Still, it's surprising that even though the stats for the super quick are pretty decent, she just can't do it. There must be maybe an amount of power problem. So int's great. I don't know if you need that much info long distance. Or like downhills, like 2 downhills on this track, but like not super long.
6番オルフェーブル5番人気です。
UC6, Tosho. It looks like the stats look like it is from recent times. Yep, middle of the month. The recto looks like, I'm not really reading it, just looking at how many scales. Looks pretty decent. The one they're running, like they have on their own, looks pretty decent too. It's like not the top this tier, but it's basically high tier. And the deck is the what's it called? This guy could be a free-to-play player. We can show the one store and Taishin, but it is like the meta deck. BB1. Who's the teammate over there? Chaser, another chaser. Triple S, speed, power, intelligence. The stamina is a bit low. How's the deck though? This character is very hard to train. Then a Saturnal Diamond from end of the month. Stamina is kind of not great, but she has like her own healing, I believe. With 1 gold heal, has her own. No, she has like 2 heals. This is a 3.5. She has her own acceleration, but I think it's not enough acceleration. We need more. We have like a triple run. Is that what's happening? We
9
do.
番人気は7番桂木エース。
UB1, Sailing Sky, stats look pretty amazing. Stamina is a tiny bit on the lower end. You have it fixed. You sort of fix it with the greens, you have the healing. This one could be a problem. We have the Top Gun. This guy looks pretty serious. Stamina is good, power is quite high, int is quite high, speed is quite high. His own parent is not great, the grandparents are strong, the rental it looks like it's also pretty good. Missed the gold heal though, that's unfortunate. And then the super runner, is it the buffer? It is. This guy's a super serious player. Damn, okay. The super runner debuffer is like it's pretty you see like a lot of like real triple runner players play it. When I do triple runner, I just bring 3 like regular characters and try to win. Making a debuffer is a little weird on the super runner because they're like not full on debuffers, only have like 1 debuff skill, but you know it's like sometimes that's all you need. You're like 1 speed debuff right at the final leg, so you really need the good timing. So luckily there's like only 2, there's no leaders besides mine, so we're gonna be in like decent placements. As long as the Satono Diamond doesn't catch up too early, we're fine.
そしてその後方には里のダイヤモンド1馬身離れて5番オルフェーブルそして
Because Super Runner kind of sucks for leaders.
6番オルフェーブル
Oh, look at him
勢いよ
go.
と先頭へ行きますカツラギエースどうでしょうこの展開ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです一息つけるといいです
So
が
we're gonna have to see what the leaders are near the half of the race. If we show up in the top cam, it will be good. Why is Orfevre all the way in the back?
まだリードをキープしていますさあ先頭に立ったのはマヤのトップガン1周目の直線スタンドの大歓声に迎えられながら馬娘たちが走り抜ける3番手にセイウンスカイその後スーパークリークあとはビワハヤヒデその後里のダイヤ
Yeah, like why is she always in the back? I don't understand. Like, you have the skills, dude. What's going on?
そしてその外6番オルフェーブルマヤのトップガン
Yeah, he's
先頭を進みますが
He's not weak.
このでしょうか
Okay, we're halfway. We're like a little far. The leaders
現在
are.
1番手はカツラギエース
The problem is like,
マヤのトップガン
even though it's like the super runner plus 2 runner setup is what makes it really
後から
difficult
5番
for
オルフェーブル1馬審査里のダイヤモンドその後6番
Even though we have
そして
super
スイ
quick
フ
there,
投
it
手
only shows explosive
マ
power.
ヤ
You
のトップガンここにい
know,
ます1馬審査
Ayahide triggers the ultimate, which you know, help her catch up. Right now, the problem is the Maya
先
on
頭
top.
マヤのトップガンレースはよどみなく進ん
I
でい
think
ます
it's possible for Hayahide to catch up at this positioning. You should hit the acceleration
通りましてビワハヤヒデ1馬身離れてスーパークリーク大きく離れて5番オルフェーブル
Okay, so every leader hits their
そしてその内
acceleration.
を回って里
We
のダイ
hit
ヤモ
it
ン
for
ドそして6番オルフェーブルそ
Orfevre.
の後
Oh
スイ
no,
ー
she
ト
hit the
依然と
straight
してマヤのトップガン続きましたセイウンスカイ大きく離れてスーパークリーク
Yeah,
第4
Orfevre
コ
is
ーナー
not
を進んで直線
delivering.
へ
So
向
we
かう
lose this one.
まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞここから捉えることができるのかこの直線で勝負が決まると6番オルフェーブル前を狙っているぞ残り
Yeah, that sucks. Like, what the fuck? I think she missed her acceleration again, I think.
マヤのトップガン強すぎる完全に抜け出した20を通過リードを開いていくマヤのトップガンマヤのトップガン逃げる先頭は変わらずマヤのトップガン
So like right there makes me wonder if it wasn't yeah, if it wasn't Super Creek, could we have won? I don't know why Hayahide ran out of choose. Then like Orfevre couldn't get into I think she did get into position. It looked like she was in 5th place when we entered the track. And why did this? And this one has no, it says the triple. So she had enough, has all the power to push through. Is he lacking power maybe? I think 27 is like... Yeah, I mean it was like that was an ad person, so I had to ban him. The bot, you know the bots that show up. Man, if this was Super Creek was a Fenomeno, could we have won? We might have won. Fenomeno has way more like, explosive power. A triple runner with a debuffer, I don't know. Yeah, Orfevre's not delivering. What is going on? Because if the chaser can't beat the triple runners, the chaser has no value. Because the leaders are quite strong.
4番人気は6番オルフェーブル
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を
UD2
期待し
last
たいで
year
すね。
win
最後の
variation.
直線での粘り強さには目
UC1
を見張るものがありますね。
last month, no S distance. UD4 Top Gun made 4 days ago, roughly. No S distance. That's nothing. Another UC9 Orfevre, low stamina. Other stats are okay. Speed is kind of too inflated though. Interesting stamina card choice. His own variant's not that amazing. Wow, look at that. It's pretty bad. Last year, Sakura Laurel. Still free to play player, I guess. Because I can see the 1-star group con. And the UC6 Top Gun. Another triple S. Made yesterday. Doesn't have the accelerations cause from Smart Falcon. Does she even need it? I don't remember what she has. You don't even have ground work. What the hell? You have any accelerator? Yeah, you do have ground work. How do you activate it though? You can't activate it. Okay.
美しい今スタートが切られました。
Hey, start
各
on
馬娘
Orfevre.
総的
Come
に
on,
スタート
man.
を切りました。
こ
Like
れは意気込みが
double
熾烈になりそうですね。
double
期待通りの
runner,
結果を
like
出せ
two
るか。
leaders.
一
Everyone
番
else
人気
is
スーパークリーク
Aso.
横上面中間に入っていく
Yeah, that's Laurel is
先
the
頭は8番前のトップが単身で飛ばしていきます6番
Panic
オルフェ
on
ルペースが速い
Orfevre. No.
冷静さを取り戻せる
He
といい
has
です
a lot of
が
healing
5番
though.
前のトップが
Maybe that's
快調に飛ば
whatever.
していきます前から大きく開きました間延びした展開です
後方の馬娘が差し返せるのか気になる開きです。
Because like Orfevre comes with her own 3.5 heal, and you bring 2 goals.
続いて8番前のトップが
That's how you protect against the panic. Does have 1600
前のトップ
stamina
が
also.
続きました8番前のトップが大き
There's
く
all
離れ
the,
て
she has all the like
4番手に
supposedly
はスーパークリー
anti-panic.
クそしてその後方にはサクラローレルその後から6番オルフェーブルまずは1周目正面スタンド前に上がっていく2馬審査
one of the
4番
heels.
オルフェ
Who's the
ーブ
second
ル
heel?
1馬審査ウィンバリアシオそしてその後方には9番オル
Oh
フェーブル
wow, you're gonna not
8番
activate
前
the
のトップ
second
が
heal,
先頭を進
really?
みますがこれは正解でしょうか
8番マヤのトップガン彼女の
This
客室に
game
は合っていますね。
sometimes, dude.
順位を振り返っていきます現在1番手は5番前のトップが2馬審査8番前のトップが1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう5番前のト
All
ップ
the
が
top roll, Christmas
1
top
馬身
roll
離れて8番前のトッ
activations.
プがビワハヤヒデ3番手
I
ス
don't
ー
think
パ
I
ークリ
don't
ー
I
ク
think
この位置
only
につ
one
け
of
て
the
います
top
5番手
10
に
is
6番
good.
オルフェーブル
You
その
should,
後ろ
there's
に
like
サ
you
ク
know
ラ
it's
ロ
not
ーレ
triple
ル
run.
内で
No
ウィンバリア
super
シ
run.
オ
You should
外を
catch
回っ
up.
て9番オルフェーブルそしてその後方
Once
には
Hayahide
4番
gets
オ
the
ルフェーブ
ultimate,
ル
he's like
2
crazy.
周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています現在1番手はビワハヤヒデここで先頭が入れ替わった
Already past the top guns. There should be another
2 馬
Hayahide
身離れて
victory.
8番前のトップがスーパークリークこの位置につけています5番手サクラローレさらに6番
For the accelerations, we do see the acceleration from Super Creek. We have like all the accelerations from Orfevre, I think.
意気揚々と先頭を行きます5番前のトップが
Oh, we're like losing to the top gun. What the heck?
息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが
第4コーナーカーブ
馬
We
娘
will
たちが
just
どう動くか
all the inherited speed skills for Orfevre. We took the inner gate from the top gun.
まだ差がここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか400を切りました最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのはビワハヤヒデ外から上がってきたのは6番オルフェーブル
Is Orfevre going to take this from Hayahide?
苦しいけど粘っている並びかけてきたのは6番オルフェーブル6番
That's like, is this even a win for her? I think all her wins have been stolen from Hayahide. I mean, but it's like, everyone's strong. You're kind of just fighting each other, right? I don't know how to feel about that. She hasn't won against anyone that I would have lost otherwise. Super Creek has done that at least once. But she has like really, Creek doesn't really have any wins either.
応援してください
Like
ね
even if Orfevre is like robbing wins from the home team, she's still winning technically. She has like more wins overall. I don't know. I know the weak link is technically the Super Creek,
4番人
but
これ以上ない
we'll finish this set. We'll look at the performance and then we'll make a decision for Alpha Fenomeno right now. Because Fenomeno, even though she has like 1500 stamina, the amount of healing she has is like more than anyone right now for long distance. And she has like a 7.5 heal. Beginning of the month, Orfevre, no ice distance. Okay. Runner, UC7 Bourbon, Maiden of the Month. This guy has cards. Sort of, he doesn't have stamina cards. I think like Super Creek, this is like her limit, I feel like. Because I'm kind of capping out around here for Fenomeno with Super Creek. It's really hard to push more out of the card. Like 1600, when I get it, all the other stats suffer. But she has like no stamina, no. What does she not have? She has like, I think she has training bonus, but she doesn't have the motivation bonus. You're a runner? What is this? Leader. This is a strange leader to use. No acceleration, I don't think. But ultimate's a super long duration one, I guess. So it's runner, leader, chaser. I don't know why you would run a runner. Yeah, you run the triple runner, you just destroy your own leader. He does some red. I think she's like. I don't think she's. Who are the two top tiers? Is it Itasam and Mayano? Forget. C2 gold heals. As the wow, she got. Did she get her own? She got her own acceleration. You see, fight Orfevre, bad intelligence as the. It's pretty bad. And then we have the Zero Bright, no ice distance. I mean, they look okay. Like, you know, it's not perfect, but nothing like jumps out at me as like super scary. But they don't look weak. They just look okay. I mean, I guess the Orfevre doesn't look that special, but and then the character Major McQueen's like, I guess we'll see. It's more the runners, I'm not sure. Only two of them. Oh, we actually got the good mood for Orfevre, so you get that boost to stamina, guards, and intelligence. She needs that. Losing position to the McQueen.
それを見るようにビワハヤヒで外を回ってメジロブライト少し離れて4番オルフェーブル1馬審査9番オルフェーブル1馬審離れて1番オルフェーブル意気揚々と先頭を行きます北三ブラック
Super Creek, I think it's just like a regular ghost skill plus healing. Pretty okay.
北三ブラック快調に飛ばしていきます先頭がやや速いのか隊列は縦長になっています
But it's waiting till like middle of the track because we're like gonna be kept the position kept by the game mechanics to not be able to pass anyone down. So soon we should be able to see them catch up to the run. Surprised the McQueen is like that far up though. She didn't look super bad. She doesn't have acceleration. So I don't think she can win because you know acceleration is such a big deal in PvP. Orfevre is losing positioning for some reason. Okay, so we need to catch up to the what is Ayahi there? What's going on? What's your ultimate? That seems like a little late. So like you're trying to catch it from this distance looks a little dangerous. I need Orfevre to trigger some skills. What is happening back there? So this is kind of bad. We're like kind of far from the runners. I'm gonna see if the acceleration can keep us up. But we might be just losing. Did Orfevre hit the acceleration? I couldn't tell. I missed it. Looks like yeah, he is Dunzo. Might be a Super Creek win, which is pretty rare. We got the in the gate, so we might be a Super Creek win for once. It looks like Orfevre might be robbing you of best competition. Yeah, so it's like they're taking a win from Super Creek, and it's like. I don't know. She hasn't had a legit win by herself. I don't know if that's because she's bad. Or if it's just, I don't know. I would like to see her win once, where it's like, where I'm not already going to win, which is, you know, it would be, you know, against other strong chasers or against a triple runner team. But the one time she needed to perform against 6 runners, she lost. I think she had a late start. I forget. I have to go check the video again. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, one debuffer. No, that's a second debuffer. This Rudolph is a debuffer. Who is the ace? So it is a chill out. That's like what it needs. Like 3 debuffers in here. Until Donna, UD5 made last year. So this guy's not competitive. We have a Rudolph who's not a debuffer. Very surprising. Even longer. Debuffer? Nope. It was made like end of last month too. Like what is happening here? Do the players just have no characters, or do they see the buffer characters and not look at them and think that, oh wow, look at all these people running Grass Wonder, let's build her. No dude, this build her as a debuffer. Alright, there's nothing there. UB1 Top Gun looks a little scary. This is basically like the average, you know, strong competitor stats. This might be the limit of like free to play, potentially. Because like, you know, once you're at this point, it is like the parent that is the difference. No longer the dad. You need like parents who have like 2 pages of like stats. Like, you know, like this is not enough skills for like the top tier players. You want to have like maybe like 4 or 5 more skills on this list or something. It's crazy. Like the top tier requirement. Because this guy has all the cards. He has everything. Alright, so this has the 2 guys. So this yep, looks good. Top Gun is a problem. We do have a debuffer. This must be a real debuffer. There's no way. Like speed debuffer, Asian Flash. UB1, Orfevre. This is really hard to do. This guy, see, like I would love to do this deck, but I don't have my own maxed out. I need like 2 more copies. No, I need 3 copies, or like 2 copies of 1 crystal. I don't think I have enough for a crystal right now. I'm like really far from being like this. I don't want to pull the gacha for it either, because it's like she's technically outdated, even though she's the best at one card. Double circles everywhere. Oh no. Let's check the parents. Speed, stamina, power. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so the Top Gun and the Orfevre are a problem. We have to deal with a speed debuff. We could be losing this if Ayahide has any accidents. No late, so that's good. 1 run move. So the Gentle Donner is not in the race really. We don't have anyone else to worry about. Okay. This is pretty okay. 先頭から大きく離されて2番手はビワハヤヒで3番手にはジェンティルドンナ4番手にスーパーフリークそしてその後方にはミラスタンダーそしてその後ろから5番オルフェーブル外から行くエーシーフラッシュ1番審査2番オルフェーブルそしてその外を回ってシンボリルドルフマヤのトップが先頭を進みますがこれは交代でしょうかマヤのトップが彼女の客室には合っていますねまもなく第4コーナーカーブ先頭がやや速いのが間延びした展開です後方の馬娘が差し返せるのか気になる開きですマヤのトップがまだリードをキープしています続いてビワハヤヒで1個目のホームストレッチです外から行くスーパーフリークジェンティルドンナ4番手その後ろに5番オルフェーブル大きく離れて He's run past him, so now that the position keep is gone, he should be passing all these things. But the stronger Orfevre already passed. That's kind of scary. We even catch up to the Top Gun. We're gonna see right here once we turn this corner. We're gonna watch Hide's ultimate kick in. We catch up to the Top Gun here. Looks like he's still kind of far. Orfevre enters the top camp. That's actually very good. This might be a pretty... I don't know, the other Orfevre is pulling ahead too. Super scary. We need like one more activation for Hide. Well, I'm using speed. Uphill. Okay, we might be losing to that Orfevre. I don't know about this. We already got passed by the Orfevre, I think. Yeah, oh no. We gotta deal with a speed debuffer here too. Right, there goes the speed debuff. He lost. Man, it's like... It's just the little bit more power and guts and int, and that's... Then my Orfevre could be like that. That's so far. Then again, like this one has all the Dream Journey stuff. And the Dream Journey stuff is like just better than everything else. I can't afford to bring it. Man, that loss is just a power difference. I mean, there was one debuff from the yeah, they hit the keen eyesight. I don't know if that actually made that big difference. It's already losing before that happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, because you can go to 13 with the double golds. And so this guy goes for the 0.45 for 3 seconds and doesn't want the what's it called? The other one, which you get like a white skill at the end with it's like a current speed, I think, is the evolution. Let me double check. So we get this skill and we evolve it to the, yeah, it's a 2.4 seconds current speed. I don't know which is better. I mean, I guess you can argue that the higher top speed is better from the 0.45. You get like an extra speed skill at the end. The current speed is pretty decent. I think both of them are like equally good probably. It's just a stats problem right now. It's like speed and speed and stamina is like pretty normal. The int is not that great. So it's like you have the higher power, higher guts. And then he must have hit sharp because all of his things like double circle. It's just, yeah, it's just slightly more powerful. I think this is a new skill from Dream Journey. So is this one. You know, like end game. This is a new skill as well. This is the middle leg speed skill. Middle leg speed. Middle leg speed. Nah, just like I'm missing one stamina card. Like doesn't this much different. Look at the stats. Hide is still crushing it. 90 in the top 3, 73 in top 3 for Orfevre, 50. So you can see like, even though it's like a UB super creep, it doesn't have the power to stay in the race. Even though she has all these double circles. So if we swap it out with a Fenomeno, You should try it. I mean, like, this Fenomeno has like really a lot of power, which is like something that all the other characters don't have. Like, it's like she also has like the green power skill to do the groundwork with 4 inherited skills. Stamina is a bit. The only problem here is the stamina is a bit low, but she has like 3 stamina skills. This is a 7.5. We should try it. It's not like Super Creek is really delivering anyways. I think this one also has all the restoration can possibly bring. It has the. This is like monster with the limit to remove. We got the built-in long distance one. We got the mountain climber. A 4 even got a speed debuff. Yeah, let's do it.
5レースを走ります。
我が名はオルフェノーメノ。
チャンピオンズミーティング。大きな大会です。
さあ、挑もうか。
And we'll see how Fenomeno does in the last 2 sets. And if she wins like, she can get a win. That'll be really good. Then we might be time to retrain Orfevre because kind of need that firepower for round 2. And Orfevre is supposed to have it, and mine's not. It might be done with Fenomeno retraining it. This see how this goes. It's like all that would really change if I was to make Fenomeno stronger. She would have more stamina. But the stamina is only really there for the stamina mechanics. I think all of the heals she has, the 2 important ones happen before the stamina mechanic anyways. One of them is the big heal. I think she has like an evolved cooldown. UC6 bright, middle of the map, no S distance. UC7 CV, beginning of the map, no S distance. Regular Sailor Sky. This don't have the character to use it, no S distance. Kind of low top speed, Super Creek, always pretty good. S power, S speed, made last year. That's why the speed is so low. Why do you have a runner skill? UC7 Top Gun. Looks like it's last year also. Yep. But this the only one he trained was this UC8 Orfevre. Guts is pretty good. Why is the guts so high? 3 speed, 3 in, 3 guts. That's probably why. 3 speed, 3 guts, 3 stamina. Power is strangely high for having no power inheritance. Yeah, this is kind of high power for having no power inheritance, and the speed is kind of low. What happened here? Probably trained some power. Should have put it into speed maybe. It's hard to say if Fenomeno's gonna do anything, because like Hayahide is so strong. But maybe, you know, maybe it can happen. Not like the Super Creek was doing anything. Double late start, a wonderful start.
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。一番人気ビワハヤヒで向こう正面中間に
Looks like it didn't matter. Wow, she's so far ahead of me. What's the difference in higher power? Because Hayahide didn't have a late start. We have like better opening skills for Fenomeno than everyone else too. Because we have the how to use up the uphill. Because we have the Brian card. You get all the access to a ton of user skills that the other ones don't get. Because they're running still in love. We have like so they get the skill points from the still in love, so they're missing a lot of the legal skills. This Fenomeno was able to get sharp, so they were able to buy a lot of more skills than normal. We missed the gold, the big heal Fenomeno? No, there it is.
8番オルフェーブル、その後から7番オルフェーブル、外を回ります。メジルブライト、ミスター CD 並びかけてきた。意気揚々と先頭を行きます。
It's like, and then we got lucky with the inheritance too for the Fenomeno, because she was able to get a ton of like the parents, like the inherited stuff. And we also were able to get all the long distance speed skills too. So like, you know, this Fenomeno, aside from the stamina, is basically almost perfect. Oh, look at her go too. So her ultimate is similar to Hayahide, where they both have a chance to speed carry over. It's like an alternate flavor of Hayahide. She's like overpowering everybody.
残り 1000m を通過。2馬身3馬身開いてメジルブライト。先頭は依然フェノーメノ7馬身リード。続きましたビワハヤヒで内を回ってマヤのタップが。さらには
So like this Fenomeno was trained today, or like around was it yesterday night? It was like pretty recently trained. We like hit them with the speed debuff because the super creek skill comes with leader debuffs.
残り400。最終コーナー最初に立ち上がったのはフェノーメノ。内から仕掛けたのは7番オルフェーブル。
That's competition on the Orfevre, so we should pass the Hayahide. We're gonna rob it from the Fenomeno. What is going on? What even?
我が知性のもと歓喜の声を上げるがいい。
What the heck, man? I mean, we potentially, so if we had Super Creek, what would have happened? It would have been Hayahide up there. I don't know, man. Like this one almost caught up. I don't understand this game.
任務開始。
Why do we not have gas right there? Do you not have the final leg skills Fenomeno? What is slow you do? Oh, you don't have race essence, I see. UC8 Fenomeno, really high power. Stamina is like not great. It's like about the same as mine, but way more power. What's the deal, man? Both circles and all. You know, they have no speed skill. Right? That's the problem. We don't even get the corner speed skills from the Medjugorje Ardom card. UC5 Hayahide, double stamina. UC7 TM Opera. Oh. Is it the strongest looking one? The Fenomeno is like this. That's why pretty scary. But it's like you don't have a lot of the DMB speed stuff. 204 on the TM Opera. Oh. 304 on the Hayahide. Because Hayahide comes with like built-in events that give us skills. Last year's gentle down at UD4. So he's a triple leader problem. Opponent. Yeah, these are last year's opponents. Beginning of the year, Dream Journey doesn't really have anything. So it's just the triple leader team. 7 leaders, 2 chasers. The other one is Dream Journey. No late start, that's good. We should be overtaking them, right? Because they have the... I didn't look at them too closely. Maybe they had groundwork, I didn't notice. I don't know. We're still kind of fighting for positions right now. Yeah, this is like pretty close fight for the lead right now. It looks like it's giving it to the TM Opera. Hayahide pulls away.
先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか。
Can Fenomeno keep up with the position competition? Really early in healing from the opponent.
続いて8番
We're like
ビワ
losing
ハヤ
the
ヒデ、
position.
3番手2番ビワハヤヒデ。1周目の直線、スタンドの大歓声に迎えられながら馬娘たちが走り抜ける。外から行く
There's
成
the
田ト
big
ップロ
heel,
ー
there
5番手
it
に
is.
ジェンティルドンナ、内の方から1番フェノメノ、
No
その
slip
外並んで
stream,
5番
gold
フェノ
version
メノ、
for
2馬身3馬身開い
Hayashide,
て
we
オルフェ
passed
ーブル、
them.
そしてその後ろから行くの
Fenomeno
は
also
ドリーム
trying
ジャ
to
ーニー。
overtake.
意気揚々と先
The
頭を行
slip
きます。
stream
8番
activation,
ビワ
gold
ハヤヒデ。
version. We also hit
この展
the
開。
aggressive gold, which is the gold narrative
さあ
rise.
1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。現在
The
1番
leaders are like fighting like
続き
mad
ました
for the
8
lead
番
right
ビワ
now,
ハ
the
ヤ
whole
ヒ
time,
デ、1馬身
non-stop.
離れて5
We're
番フ
losing
ェ
to
ノ
the
メノ、
offer.
4番手成田トップ
Ultimate
ロ
kick in
さらには
for
2番ビワハヤヒ
I
デ、
think the
2
ultimate
馬身
kick in
3馬身
for
開いてオルフェーブル、さらには1番フェノメ
ultimate
ノ、
kick in
そ
for
の後ジェン
Fenomeno
ティ
yet.
ルドンナ、その後3、4馬身開いてドリームジャーニー、2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しく
They're
な
not
ってい
really
ます。
gaining
先
distance.
頭は変わらず
Maybe
8番
mean that
ビワハヤ
the
ヒデ、
team up
2
or
馬身差
trigger
デイエ
something
モオペ
as
ラオ、
well.
その後ろ5番フェノメノ、2馬身離れて2番ビワハ
They're
ヤ
like
ヒデ、
slowly
2
running
馬身
past
3馬身開いて
go
成田
into
ト
the
ップロー、1馬身
accelerations.
差オルフェーブル、残り 1000m を通過。その後3、4馬身開いて1番フェノメノ、1馬身差ドリームジャーニー、3馬身差ジェンティルドンナ、
More stamina competition.
先頭から大きく離されて2番手は5番フェノメノ、第4コーナーを進んで
Technically,
直線
like
へ向かう。
Hayashide has more stamina.
まだ差が
Fenomeno just has bigger
先頭から
heels.
出てくるのか。さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。400を切りました。最終コーナー、最初に立ち上がったのは
Upper
8番
O is like really keeping in the race.
200を通過。8番ビワハヤヒデ、リードは4馬身。先頭は依然8番
Hayashide is too strong, even though she's not perfectly built.
ビワハヤヒデ、ゴール
QED 分析通りだよ。
Like, Fenomeno looks like super promising, but so far she's been robbed. But the first time was from the awful. And this time, like those leaders are really strong. Opera O is like the one you don't expect to be. He's more of a parent than anything. You have to bring monster, and then that's it. Single acceleration. 'Cause like, I think like everyone who's like competitive, they have like monster built in, so they have like a way to like undo the negative parts of the requirements. So you have the consistency, but she was so far in the front end of that.
2番人気は
One runner, 6 leaders again.
いい感じに気合が乗っていますね。
Okay, this is
この子
the
の持久力を見せ
Food
つけるには
Festival Rice
絶好の
Shower,
舞台ですよ。
beginning of the month. No S distance. Teammate is beginning of the month until dawn. No S distance. Triple ground. No S distance again. Also made last year. UC6 years ago. Right. No S distance. Made middle of the month. UC2 Tiamat Pro actually has S distance. Terrible guts. This was made last year. It was. We have a single runner, no S distance on black. End of last one. There's no real opponents here. Like, a lot of them weren't even trained for that track. Let's see if Fenomeno can actually beat the team.
次へと
If you can't, then it's like not that much different than Super Creek. Like I have no
これ
data
は
to
一
go
度目が
off
熾
of.
烈になりそうですね。
オルフェーブル現在最高峰失策はたまた狙い通りか
これはきっと作戦でしょう。彼女には爆発的な末足があります。
We already used up the double circle straights for Hayashide.
先頭から大きく離されて
Still keeping on to it for Fenomeno. She get
その中からビワハヤヒデ4番手
what's it
フェノ
called?
メノ5番
I'll
手
use it
シバル
too, plus
少し
the
離れてジェンティルドンナ
end of opening leg speed skill. We used up both the straight skills.
オルフェーブル果たしてどうでしょ
Go
うか
slipstream gold into the long distance 3-second leader skill.
第4コーナーカーブ先頭から後方まで間延びした展開です
各自自分のペースを保っているようですね。
順位を振り返っていきます先頭は
I think that's the only chaser in the whole group. Yeah, I think so.
1周目の直線スタンドの大歓声に
Oh, yes. Don't get boxed in by the Gentle Donna. I don't even think that Gentle Donna is very good. Like UC, like UD, no? Like last year characters maybe? What is this? How are we like losing position to these last year characters? All the white scale activations. Got the Hayahide procs for both characters. We might hit a phenomenal speed carryover right here. No, it looks like we do. You need to hit aggressive though. Oh, look how it go, just non-stop going for the accelerations. Comes Orfevre, they're gonna rob from the leaders again. It's not really, like I said earlier, there's not really any opponent, so it's really just, you know, fighting against myself. I think Fenomeno probably beat Hayahide, because Fenomeno has like pretty good explosive power. So that was like me beating myself. But it looks like Hayahide is making a move also to push back in. We have speed activations. It's like a white versus an awakening skill. I don't know. I mean, she's like actually fighting against the Hayahide, which the Super Creek's not even there to do. So technically, I think it's stronger, but still not winning. So if she has 1600 stamina, would that be a different story? That's all she's missing. This game. Let's see. Three leaders, 5 between them. Let's check one case. Debuffer? Oh, what? End of February, Grass Wonder, UC7 Regional Bright, made 4 days ago. Okay, this guy has cards. Yeah, he has. I mean, it's pretty easy to like finish off the Almond Eye. You don't have to commit anymore to the legends. Shouldn't have brought the Alpha. This could have been a much better build. Last year's Manhattan Cafe. Last year's McQueen. Is it also last year's Chris S? That guy's not competitive. This guy is just a newer, more casual player. Because he could just easily fix this. He doesn't know how to play, maybe. Because he has the stuff to be good, but he's not doing it right. This is another one, like a Phenomenal beat the team. I don't know, like I feel like she's doing great and like just being able to even fight against Hayahide, because that one was pretty close, honestly. Hayahide just has like a better finishing set of skills.
そしてマンハッタンカフェ、そしてその後方にはメジロブライト、そしてその外から行ったのはキングヘイロー、さらにグラスワンダー、一番審査シンボリクリスエス、その外並んで
I think that McQueen and the Cafe and the Chris S are all like last year's low stats. Not to worry about them. The Halo, Christmas Bright, and Grass One, there was none of the debuffer. Yeah. That guy doesn't have characters, he's more casual player. Yeah. He's just a newer player, but he's unlucky. This is the big heal. Fenomeno did not even hit. There we go, man. These heals, especially the awakening skills, they don't activate. It's like really bad. Wow, she's like really far ahead. Okay, we don't get the top road activation. Guess Ken doesn't work for first place. I guess it works for second place. Get the ultimate from Hayahide. But she doesn't pass Fenomeno yet. Fenomeno gets the activation from being passed for the second. We get both the oh, this is like super neck and neck. We got both the Summer Taxia and Christmas top roll. Suddenly we're like behind. Where's the ultimate? Did she not get her ultimate? It was a speedy boss. Did Fenomeno miss the ultimate? What was that? I think she missed the ultimate. I'm gonna check right after this one. If he had the ultimate right there, she would have had a speed carry over and maybe could have beat Hayahide. And right here it's like we got the race essence for Hayahide but not for Fenomeno. We don't even need it. Trigger it right before the gate. Alright, let's take a look at Fenomeno's ultimate. Oh yeah, you have to be 3rd to 5th. She's too far forward, that's crazy. Okay. So we need a runway. No, why is the internet kicking in? It's not even 5 o'clock. Okay, so she was too far ahead? What the heck? Okay, so if there's only 2 leaders, Fenomeno's not good. Now is the ISP turning on the toggle earlier today? That's some garbage, man. Yeah, so potentially if there was runners right there, Fenomeno could have maybe one against Hayahide. He didn't even register that race. So we have 1 runner, 3, 4 leaders. UC7, Orfevre, Stamina were kind of low, made 4 days ago. Looks like this guy has bad luck on his training. Teammate is a UC9, no assistance, super creep end of last month. Has a UC9 Mihono Bourbon. Training during the beginning of the month. This guy has cards. And the opponents are ED5 last year character? No. Really poor result on this. Is it a power card? What the heck? What is this? UC0 Hayahide. I think you could push a little bit more from those cards. Oh, it's the Dream Journey. Yeah, like these decks that this guy has is like, you could push out way more stats than this. But what if the guy doesn't know how to play? The parent is not that good. So is the friend rental bad? It looks like it's more up to date. Oh well. Yeah, so Fenomeno needs to be third place to use her ultimate. That's so weird. you do need having to have a runner there. She needs to be behind Hayahi. Somehow that Sakura Law went super fast.
それを見るようにスーパークリーク8番ビワハヤヒデ5番手4馬身離れて桜ローレルそしてその後ろから行くのはドリームジャーニーその後ろ3番オルフェーブル
The gold slipstream and it doesn't change the positioning. That's strange.
これは正解でしょうか
Okay, there we go.
第4コーナーカーブ先頭がやや速いのか間延びした展開です
Okay, so this is actually the better positioning because Hayahi needs to be top 3 for her ultimate.
続いて1番ビワハヤヒデ
Is that true? I think that might just be the...
周目の直線スタンドの大歓声に迎えられなが
I've
ら
seen a trigger ultimate from 5th place. It must be like thinking of something. Panic for Fenomeno. Early panic is probably fine. She could hit her giant heels.
1番ビワハヤヒデその外並んでフェノメノ5番手に桜ロー
Who's
レ
the
ルその
heels?
うち並んで8番ビワハヤヒデ
Did they happen already and I missed it?
1コーナーからそして2
Those
コ
are
ーナー
stamina
に向かっていきます
mechanics. Don't know if she healed. Could be Maestro. I looked away for a second. This is a bad position. We're using stamina for phenomenal skills.
そしてその後ろから行くのは桜ローレルさらに3番オルフェーブルそしてその後方には
This is actually a good positioning right now, but Fenomeno might be out of gas. I don't
変わらず先頭を突き進みますミホノブルボンさあ1番ビワハヤヒデここで先頭ですフェノメノ続いているミホノブルボン3番手その後8番ビワハヤヒデ1馬身差スーパークリークさらには桜ローレル大きく離れて3
Oh,
番
look at her pull. Wait, do you have enough stamina for this?
その後からドリー
The
ムジャーニ
panic?
ー少し後ろから2番オルフェーブル意気揚々と先頭を行きますフェノメノどう
Okay,
で
that's
しょう
not
この
my
展開
offer. Still like not very close to the front though. There goes the stamina debuff from Fenomeno. Pulling away like crazy.
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきます
I don't think like I don't think Super Creek could do this to Hayahi. And again, like I think she's out of skills to activate here. Like we don't have any rest essence now. Doesn't matter, it's too far.
本館の任務これにて完了であります
Like how long the commentators keep talking. Like, wow, she's still talking.
ご鞭撻ありがとうございました
Technically, she would have won here, but got robbed by Orfevre, which is like I don't know how to feel about that. This one was a close competition between one of these. I think it's this one. The other one's close competition between Fenomeno and Hayahide, and then one of them, like Fenomeno, didn't have her ultimate because there was no leaders. I think this is better than the UB Super Creek. Oh, is it what's happening? Is it lagging? Okay, so 20% win rate already with like only one set. 80% in top. Only fell out of position once? When did that happen? Man, I started the stream earlier today too to avoid like the internet problem. And the internet problem like chased me earlier. I'm like earlier by like 20 minutes and it's like happening 30 minutes earlier. Get out of here, what is this? some garbage, dude.
Sa, 挑もうか。
One.
4番人気は2番
Four
フェノメノ
chases.
ラ
Let's
イバ
do
ルたちは
chases
強
on the
力ですが
opposing
構
team.
想を期待したいですね。
The
芝の
8.
コースで力を十分発揮できそうですね。
That doesn't have. It must be lacking cards. He's bringing this setup. Top Gun is like pretty weak as well. It does have S distance. It doesn't have any stamina cards. What are you doing? Stamina. It's a long distance track. There's no stamina cards, no scenario cards. You just can't do this so much. UC5, no S distance on the Sakura Laurel. You could use the Orfevre. Also use Super Creek. What? Okay, so this was trained beginning of the month. Orfevre was trained later in the month. So he picked up stamina cards after the beginning? Okay. Then this one has this from last year. How did we get 1700 last year? Well, this is a terrible pair. What the heck? Single stamina card, 1700 with no guts. What the heck? I don't know how to feel about these outcomes. I'm not really fighting any real opponents. There have been like maybe like 2 okay looking people. I don't know if I'm ready for round 2 of this performance. Orfevre is not delivering. I need to retrain her. I think Super Creek is just weaker than like a lower stats Fenomeno. There's no way to make Super Creek stronger, I think. Yeah, I think I have to retrain Orfevre, just run Fenomeno for the rest of the PvP.
マヤのトップガン、彼女の客室には合っていますね。
This is actually very good positioning for the
各自自分の
characters
ペースを
right
保っているようですね。
Like, we just need to make sure we don't pass the Top Gun too early with Fenomeno. We need to not get passed by Fenomeno as an And then the TM up roll is basically helping us. You just have to beat Dodo was Fenomeno before the ultimate. Afterwards, anything else. Did the heals go off? I wasn't looking. It must have, right? I don't know. Well, I mean, the ultimate should kick in for Hayahide soon. Not already. And then, like, Fenomeno, I think it's already kicked in, but that close to their runner. Fenomeno should get her ultimate soon. There we go. 6 stacks with the second half middle leg speed skill you get from like the Ardon and the Naruto Brian skills. These are just steadily running past the Kehi. Wow, look at it go. Did he miss the acceleration from Fenomeno? What's happening? Out of nowhere, Orfevre passes Hayahide. Orfevre is probably winning this one.
内から来るか、外から来るか、最後の局面です。
This is what she's supposed to be doing. Why can't you do this when there's like strong opponents? A stronger opponent. Actually, he hasn't been doing this even with people.
知性のもと歓喜の声を上げるがいい。
Oh my god, come on man, it's not even 5. Why are we like dropping like connection already? Getting connection problems. At least it's not crashing. Man, it's like so early in the day for this to be happening. I can't believe it. I have to like start the stream even earlier.
ウマ娘プリティダービー。
Oh my god, come on. Oh, what is happening? Yeah, man, like the character is talking about lunchtime. It's not even that late. Oh my god, stop lagging. Did we already erase this opponent? Okay, it's a cropping. Connection's like screwing up again. Okay, we haven't matched if anybody yet. Looks like a ton of leaders this time. One run over the run.
これ以上ない仕上がりですね。前目につける先行策で勝利をつかんでほしいですね。
It's get this some black made last year. UE Orfevre made last month. That doesn't have cards. The end of February. Newer player with no cards. UC1. A queen. Stamina is kind of bad. With 2 stamina cards. I mean, what's it called? The Hishi Miracle stamina is not that bad. It's not a good run. And we see the parents. Rento is like okay. He doesn't have his own long distance parent. He made yesterday, something on diamond. Top speed is kind of bad, everything else is okay-ish. He doesn't have his own player. He doesn't have a parent for long distance. He somehow hits the S distance. That's crazy. This guy's like a free-to-play player who it looks like he hasn't been playing as long potentially, or maybe not as much. There's no opponents really.
Start. 各馬娘、綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
戦
I
闘
think we're
は
gonna be
北
too
三ブラ
far
ッ
ahead
ク
of
安心で飛
everyone
ばしてい
again.
きます
Because all these
先頭から
opponents
大
are
きく離
just
れて2番手
they're
は
just
フェノ
not
メ
really
ノ無
trying.
表面中間に入っていく北三ブラック会長に飛ば
It's
してい
like
きます
Hayahide has
先
to
頭集団
somehow
を見ていきま
beat
しょうさあ
Fenomeno
離れ
in
たのは北
placement,
三ブラ
even
ッ
though
クこのまま
Fenomeno
リード
has
することが
stronger
できるか
starting
2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはライスシャワービワハヤヒデ内から行く1馬身離れてフェノメノ5番手5番メジロマックイーンあとは3番
Fenomeno
メジロマ
not
ッ
get
クイーン
the
その後3、4馬身開いて
He
サトノ
told
ダ
at
イヤ
the
モンド
start.
5馬身
Everyone
離
else
れて
did.
2番
What?
オルフェーブルまもなく第4コーナーカー
Did
ブ
my
前から
eyes
大
just
きく開
miss
きま
it?
した
What
隊
was
列は
that?
縦長になっています
各自自分のペースを保っているようですね
Yeah, he's not missing any skills. I had like I don't know skills
外
to
から行く
like
ライスシャワー1周目の直線スタン
I
ド
almost
の
had
大
no
線に
skills
迎
to
えられなが
buy,
ら
so she
馬
couldn't
娘た
have
ちが
not
走り抜ける
had the
4番手
skills
に
for
3番メジロマックイーン
the sixth
そ
place
して
is
その
not
外を
good
回って
for
5番メジロマックイーン少し後ろからフェノメノ
All
そして
the
その後ろから行くのは
McQueen's
6番オルフェー
getting
ブル
past
1馬身差サトノダイヤモンド外2番オルフェーブル
Where's the big deal? There we
先頭を進み
go.
ますがこれは正解でしょう
Some
か
mechanics
彼女の客室には合っています
slipstream.
ね
1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます北三ブラックまだリードをキープしています続きましたライスシャワーそれを見るように5番
Dude, are we like having? Are we like dealing with the McQueen ultimate? No, that one just
メ
tripped.
ジロマックイーン後から
Hayahide is like being pushed out, so she's done. Man, these are like weak opponents too. What's going on?
オルフェーブル1馬身差2番オルフェーブル2周目の向こう上
Ultimate
面に入って
for
変わらず先頭を
Fenomeno.
突き進みます北三ブラック現在1番手は北三ブラック2番手に外から5番メジロマックイーンフェノメノ3番手そしてそ
Yeah,
の内から行
okay.
ったの
So
は3番
like, I
メジロ
think
マックイーン1馬身差
Super Creep probably would have lost right here. And like the McQueens don't have acceleration. Man. So
残
it's
り
like,
1000メートルを通過6番オルフェーブル外から行くここで一気に後続が差を詰めてきたさらにはフェノメノ
this is a race where Hayahide actually got pushed
さ
out.
らには
Really
6番
surprising.
オルフェーブル3馬身離れてサトノダイヤモンド第4コーナーを進んで
It
直
looks
線
like
へ
it's
向
an
かう
Orfevre victory. Somehow the McQueen is
オ
overtaking
ルフェーブルここで抜け出したこの直線で勝負が決まるとフェノメノ前を狙っているぞ400を切りました最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのは6番オルフェーブル追いすがるフェノメノ200を通過6番オルフェーブル足色は衰えない6番オルフェーブルリードは1馬身6番
I don't know.
今1着でゴールイン
我が知性のもと歓喜の声を
Why
上
did
げ
that look like it was like a real? Those are like not real opponents. Why was there a struggle at the end? Are you gonna like kick me out again? Come on, dude. I mean, if this is connecting, it won't crash. But if it's just fully white, it crashes. Which is like weird that there's a chance for the game to soft lock right there. Well, like, Japanese games are not very well known to have good net play for the most part. Because the internet is too good over there. They don't deal with net play problems. They probably don't even like. I mean, like, but then again, like, this connection issue is like very unique to me, I think. Because ISP, like, throttles the upload rate after a certain time. It just kills our ability to stream. And then, like, streaming takes auto upload, and then it's like killing the entire internet right now.
ウマ娘プリティダービー ウマ娘プリティダービー
Oh my god.
ウマ娘プリティダービー
It really sucks that, like, I tried to avoid this from happening by starting the stream earlier today. And it's like, the problem just happened earlier than normal.
再ゲームウマ娘プリティダービー
It's like it comes in spikes, like it's like a minute or so of like garbage upload, and then it goes normal again for like a couple minutes, and gives another minute of fucking garbage upload.
馬娘プリティダービー
春といえばサボテンの花
Uh,
グラスの花瓶の隣に飾っておきました。風流ですね。
さあ挑もうか
注目の2番人気、1番フェノーメノ。
これ以上ない仕上がり。
我が知性のもと歓喜の声を上げるがいい
no, Olivia almost crashed right there. What the fuck? Okay, so it's the diamond who like kind of, I mean the stamina is there. Top speed isn't. You even have the acceleration. You don't even have the acceleration. You have the McQueen has like a white cell and that's it. They somehow like gave a ton of issues in this McQueen also in the middle of the race. No power on this McQueen even. Yeah, that skill doesn't even work on her. You UD McQueen has nothing. How were they able to stick with the very one that long? The double circle on the corners, not the straight though, which is strange. Looks like potentially not competitive people again.
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想
Because
を
the
期待
character
したいです
choice
ね。
already
前
gives
に
away
つける
like
先
they
行
don't
作で
really
勝
play
利を
the
掴んで
game
ほ
that
しいです
much.
ね。
The cards are not bad. You don't have the character. No S distance, probably no acceleration since the cards don't give it. I have a Top Gun, no S distance. It has missing stamina cards though. Doesn't have the Smart Falcon has to do it. Only one gold heal. Stamina's not that high. S distance on the Machikane, middle of last month. This one looks like the he has cards. But no acceleration though. I don't. This one kind of is like a half cell skill. You need like a real acceleration skill. So that one's not that competitive. S intelligence, S speed. Made 3 days ago roughly. He's like missing a speed card. And like the monster for for narrator Brian is like probably one of the weaker ones because it doesn't change the activation requirements. There's no real runners here, so I'm not that big of a deal. Triple S McQueen as a long distance leader or so. I don't think he has the monster white version at all. So no acceleration. Socoloro S power S speed. Okay, last year. Is there anyone scared?
十分に狙える3番人気5番桜ローレル
3番人気ではありますが逆転を狙える
I guess the UC6 McQueen and the UC5 Laurel may be a problem because they have like triple S and double S. But like this I said earlier, the between us like is not as good. I don't think she comes with built-in acceleration either. So like they don't have any acceleration. Because you have to run like the Manhattan Cafe Intelligence card or the Simply for S Power card for the Neutrino cell. And like those cards are just a bit weak.
マヤのトップが単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手はビワハヤヒでその外並んで成田ブライアン、さらにはメジロマックイーン、差がなく
I already used up the straight skill for Fenomeno along with the mountain climber. He got pushed to the back from the lead. You're trying to run around people when you're trying to overtake each other, kind of messes the eye path. I lost all the distance there with Fenomeno somehow. Catch up again.
1個目のホームストレッチです。後ろ待ちかねフックサル、外から桜ローレル、少し後ろからオルフェーブル、意気揚々と先頭行きます。マヤのトップがどうでしょうこの展開。
We got the big heal for Fenomeno. Did we already trigger the straight heals from everyone? We might have. Looks like there's no lace off for the McQueen. Already healed. Off camera. Biwa, he based up through to the front. What happened? Like 6th place Fenomeno is bad. You can't trigger a lot of skills. Somehow the right shell of no S distance got in front of Fenomeno. We can't get in front of her, we can't trigger our skills. So Fenomeno might be out of this. She's out of this already. No, we got the ultimate. It's like the 3rd to 7th place ultimate. Get the top road activation. Get a bunch of speed. We might hit a speed carrier right here. Orfevre coming out of nowhere, closer to the inside than Fenomeno. Yeah, he made too fast for Orfevre. Orfevre have been triggered already. They start triggering a bunch of skills. Yeah, Orfevre can't even catch up to the leader as a chaser. That is bad. Are they really that far ahead? I think like so if it wasn't Fenomeno and that was Super Creek, Super Creek would have 100% not gotten up there because he doesn't have the skills to do that. So the Phenomenal Ultimate pushed her in front of everyone else. Am I really gonna just get kicked out of the game after every race for the final set? Come on, man. Yeah, like the Phenomenal ult pushed her in front into like 5th and above, which triggers the top row skills, and all the other skills are afterwards, leading to like what looked like a small speed carryover maybe. And then pushed her to the front, but then it's like I think that was much better final legs. Oh my god, this is like the worst one to be stuck on because it's like you're not really even downloading anything, but it's like waiting for the server to give me back a signal, but like drop the packet or something. I mean, this has happened before. The game hasn't crashed, but it's like I gotta wait out the shitty upload like minute that the ISP does for some reason. Come on. It's fucking crazy, dude.
任務開始
Did it register the outcome? I think so. Oh, there's like no leaders again. So Fenomeno's gonna have a problem. I think the leader is a debuffer. Yeah. So who's the debuffing team? It's the chaser, wind variation. That looks kind of annoying. S power, S speed, that intelligence though. Speed, stamina, and speed. Huh. Then we have the UB1. Orfevre looks pretty strong. Speed, stamina, and speed. Surprised like he like run out of rentals and this was the best he got. Just kept training with his own. I couldn't do this because I don't even have like 2 characters to train. I don't have my own one variation. Like, what do I even use? Okay, so the other team UC4 Orfevre has his own wind variation. He uses a power card for some reason. Doesn't have the int card. Has a 0-star Dream Journey. Interesting. Borrows the Taishing. 2-star stamina. Oh man, this guy's like using like I don't know. Like it's kind of hard to use not maxed out cards. They're like sometimes worse than like other cards. But if you want the skill set, it's like the only real reason you want to do that. But there's like a debuffer with like 2 pretty strong looking. Actually, it's just the alpha, but the wind variation looks kind of bad. The int is like barely 1,000. Placed on the chaser, that's not good. Yeah, Fenomeno is not going to be able to use ultimate with this. But the Agnes Tachyon is gonna be complete garbage. Use a debuffer. So Fenomeno can't use ultimate, that's gonna be really bad. Placed on Orfevre, but she's always the 5th place of a sub. Weird. Does everybody have a late start? Fenomeno first place is not good. But there's no way the Tachyon's gonna overtake anybody. Yeah, so with the new setup, we're like slightly resistant, more resistance to runners, but we're like worse against chasers. But it's like the other team with Super Creek wouldn't be that much better against chasers and it's slightly weaker against runners. I think this is still the better setup. But it's basically like Hayahide needs to win. This Fenomeno has no ultimate, or Orfevre can catch up, but she lost her positioning on herself, even though she was fifth. Well, how'd you lose your positioning, man? What the hell? Like the other opponents, like I think don't even have the cards. What is this, man? I just got to Hayahide, man.
2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。先頭ビワハヤヒデ、レースはよどみなく進んでいます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手はフェノメノ、その後メジロブライト、さらには7番オルフェーブル、そして外目を
She had a late start, but then she went to 5th place, and she's like pushing up again. What the hell? So there still goes like a speed debuff from the Tachyon. Already passed by the other Orfevre. That sucks, dude. We passed him again. I don't know if we can keep this up. That's competition. The Orfevre is being blocked right now by the we need like to trigger like more skills for like Hayahide if we have to win this, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. That garbage win variation is 2nd place. What the fuck? Dude, this Orfevre is not doing anything. That has to be the debuffer one, right? Yeah, the UB one. Just the power is much better. Also, it was the other Orfevre that had like the bad setup. The UB one was a legit build. No, this guy has everything. He just doesn't have the win variation inherited stuff. But this win variation has like no intelligence, dude. What the heck? What is this, man? How did you even almost win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're missing a gold even. No, you don't. You're missing a gold.
許す。存分にやるがいい。
Man, am I even gonna be able to retrain Orfevre? That character is so annoying to train. What is this? I'm gonna have a problem again. Debuffer. Press 1 though, who's your team? Is this the right team? With the UV Orfevre of not S distance. And a UD2 last year. Yep, last year's Rita Brian, and this guy is not even trying to. Well, this guy's got a very new player. Is he even a new player? You have like some cards. Last year. He's also from last year. Yep. So he like trained a new. I don't understand how this deck is only a UE3. It's like this guy doesn't know how to play. Then this looks okay. This might be a auto play. So only train Urara, but didn't even bother to actually play the game. It looks like. I feel like with these setup, this is easily like a UD. Like UC easily. Don't worry about the Orfevre again. Fenomeno's out of the race because we don't have enough frontline moves. So is Orfevre gonna fuck up again. Okay, we don't have a late start.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
ビワ早秀とフェノーメノ、この2人が競り合っているぞ。向こう上面中間に入っていく。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気6番オルフェーブル。長丁場のこのレースですが、フェノーメノ早くも先頭に躍り出た。ビワ早秀並んでくる。早くも激しい競り合い。
Man, if only like Fenomeno's ultimate was like second place to 7, not third place. Too bad. So luckily the Fenomeno's actually bad. It's fine. And against like, yeah, no, you still want as many activations as you can get, because every activation gets you distance. Even if like, you know, yeah, you get distance. Yes, you want to be able to activate everything you can if possible, really. Okay, so for some reason, off of a super fast. Is that a problem? No? Fourth place is like a little far up for a chase. A lot of the new skills are like 5th. Yeah, 5th or below. It might be a little bit too far up for skills. But being farther ahead is just still good though. You just have less race to run. And then all the activations for Orfevre have no distance or position, no requirements. Yeah, it looks like some of those chaser skills still happen on like 4th. So Fenomeno would have triggered ultimate by now, but doesn't have it. Can we still get a speed carryover right here? Did we miss the straight shot from Orfevre? So I haven't seen the monopolizer from Grass Wonder yet. Even without the ultimate, Fenomeno still in front of Hayahide. So this, yeah, there goes the monopolizer. It shouldn't matter anymore. Too late. Femino's gonna lose the second position because you don't have the final leg of the race. Kinda? She like barely lost it. No, she didn't even lose it. Okay, so Fenomeno is like definitely comparative with Hayahide. You're gonna like, man, this is the last race, dude. You're gonna hit me with the internet's kicking in again. Come on. Oh my god, you knock me off for another minute. This is awful. Nope. We got past the first screen at least. Maybe? No, please don't hang here. This is like the worst place to hang. It takes super long for it to do anything. Oh my god. It wasn't as long this time. Alright, it's over. Did I register the race?
トレーナー君ありがとう
Did. So I think only like one loss, only 2 losses today. It's not bad. I think like Fenomeno's record is pretty amazing. Even though like she's not really, it only like won like once. But she's like really in the front though, which same can't be said for Super Creek. So we're like 10 and 10%. But it's because her stamina's not as good though. 80% in top 3 is very strong. And like Super Creek is like 50%. 53.3, that's pretty low. 77, like for a chaser, it's pretty normal. Unless the chaser is like super crazy strong. The 87 is like kind of high. I think for like League of Heroes, like the top people are like 90 something to 100%. Yeah, that's it for today. I think I'm gonna retrain Orfevre to like be actually a real UB before trying to train more Phenomenos. It's like Fenomeno basically just does what Hayahide does more or less. But Hayahide is like so much stronger than everyone right now. 50% win rate is like kind of insane when you don't even have what's it called? A debuffer. Alright. That's it for today. Be back tomorrow, hopefully with a better offer room.